You get stale.
Popcorn?
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
You forget about things like stale.
Popcorn.
Popcorn, stale popcorn.
Popcorn.
Pop, 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 pop.
This is the
Stale.
Popcorn.
Hello and welcome to the Stale Popcorn Podcast. I'm Steven, and with me as always is my co-host Christopher. Chris, how are you?
I'm well.
You got news?
Jurassic World Rebirth. Remember that film?
Do
Do you remember what I said? How it would make a bunch of...
I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming. I got to wipe the egg off of my face. Go ahead with it.
Opens with 318 million worldwide, the biggest global movie opening of 2025.
Well done. Well done, yes. I was ignorant. I was like, it's not going to make any money, stupidly. And you said, you're like, it's July 4th weekend.
Yeah, it actually is the biggest July 4th weekend opening ever, Steve.
Wow, I literally couldn't have been more wrong, could I?
No, you could not have.
At least one of us was right.
So we've had 3 major movie box office records broken this year. We had the July 4th. We had biggest Memorial Day weekend box office ever with Lilo and Stitch and Mission Impossible. And biggest animated movie ever, Ninja 2. That one Chinese flick.
Very good.
And also, just add on top of it, Scarlett Johansson. She now has become the highest grossing actor of all time.
Actor or actress?
Well, it says actor, but
Okay.
yeah, I think it's out of everyone.
Wow. Good on you. Good on you.
Because I think before it used to be Samuel Jackson, but I think I guess she passed him. This Jurassic World took her over the edge.
Good on her. Good on her. Yeah, I know she got screwed over with that Black Widow bit with Disney. You remember that?
She didn't get paid as much or what?
Well, it was during COVID, and they're like, we're just going to release it during Disney,
yeah,
you know?
No,
So.
yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
How about you? You got any news?
I ain't got nothing. But what I do have is a question for you.
Are you sure you don't got nothing?
I got something, actually. Hold on.
Oh, hey.
It's in my
Pull it
pocket.
out.
Glenn's Corner, where I'm sitting in the corner looking at nothing but a picture of Glenn. Glenn Powell hasn't been a superhero yet, but the one he wants to play is not who you'd expect. I want to give you a couple of guesses, Christopher. Who do you think?
Polka Dot Man, Green Lantern, Deadpool, Mudface or Clayface. I guess he's not.
I like Mudface better.
Mudface.
Yeah.
Morph. Remember Morph?
Yeah. So this is from Collider. It says, as Glenn Powell's meteoric rise? Is that right? That's not right. He's had a good rise. Anyway, in his career, a section of film fans have been wondering if he'll take up the mantle of a superhero. Some think Powell would make a great choice for Cyclops. Others are pushing for him to play Batman. But ironically, Powell did have a small role in The Dark Knight Rises, but there's one superhero that Powell wants to play, and that is Captain Planet.
Oh.
You remember Captain Planet?
I remember watching it.
Yeah.
It was fine.
He was fine.
I was going to say, did you know that when Glenn Powell was in The Dark Knight Rises and Bane smashes his head in the desk, he actually got a concussion?
That's your new Vigo's broken toe.
Yep, every time I watch that, I'm going to say, did you know he actually got a concussion in this scene?
Well, would you be the guy who pauses the movie and says that, or just leans over?
I don't pause, but I make sure they're here and getting ready. Within 5 minutes, I'm like making sure they're sitting so I can make sure they have the full attention to bring it up here.
Guys, that's quiet. It's coming up.
Yeah, this part is crucial.
Yeah. Anyway, Captain Planet. I don't like it just because he'll have to wear like green or bluish paint.
Yeah.
And I won't be able to unsee that.
Plus, Captain Planet's not that exciting.
Yeah, he's a real nerd.
Yep.
And that ain't our boy Glenn.
Nope.
Anyway, Chris, you been watching anything lately?
I haven't actually. How about you?
Really? I haven't either. I been real busy. I was visiting some family, and so I didn't have time. But I did have time to see a specific film. You want to dive into it?
Let's dive in.
We're bloody talking Superman 2025, directed by James Gunn, starring David Corenswet and others that I don't know the name of. Oh, Nicholas Holt. Who else is in there off the dome?
Was that Bradley Cooper or am I crazy?
You're not crazy. I looked around and I thought I was being punked there for a second. Yeah, he's in there. So what we'll do is we give you some basic plot details, no spoiler section here, and then when the time comes, we'll go over some pros and cons and so forth. But Chris, you want to give a quick little rundown of the old jig for us?
It starts off and it says 3 decades before, maybe, or 3,000 years before. There's a bunch of threes.
A lot of threes, yeah. Every numeral combination of 3 is there.
Yep, it's all there. You find out that he'd been Superman for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't see the origin or anything like that. It's like his first fight he ever lost.
Mm-hmm.
And then you find out there's a super dog and he goes to the robot place to get healed. I'm pretty sure this whole scene was already online like weeks ago because I'd seen
Yeah.
it already. You got Lex Luthor, and guess what? He's the villain. Who could have guessed it?
Who?
Superman is a good guy, but then the people start to turn on him.
Mm-hmm.
What's he gonna do?
How's he gonna get out of it? Maybe he'll join some friends along the way. Maybe he'll fall in love. Maybe he'll do all those things without spoiling. Chris, what'd you think of it?
Well, let me tell you this, Steve. I never been a fan of the Superman.
Oh, okay.
He's probably my least favorite out of any superhero.
Mm.
I don't like his charisma. He's too OP, and it's not like in the fun way, you know?
Yeah.
Some OP are like, this is fun. They're silly and goofy, but he's just like, eh.
Yeah. Okay.
I think the only other Superman movie that's not a cartoon I saw was Man of Steel. And I guess
Right.
whatever Justice League, whatever ones he's in, those Zack Snyder ones. It was better than those. I thought it was okay. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be more goofy and funny because it's James Gunn, but it wasn't really. I don't remember ever kind of exhaled a little once or twice, but it wasn't like as silly as I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, I would say it's a fun Hollywood movie.
Yeah.
I'd give it like a 7 out of 10.
Okay. That's pretty fair. Yeah.
How about you, Steve?
I think I'm the same as you. I didn't grow up with Superman. I think the only Superman I saw, I guess I did see Superman Returns as a kid, but I don't really remember it too much. So I saw Man of Steel, but again, Superman's not my favorite. Kind of like you, I was like, why would I want to watch a guy who's so overpowered and just, he's got that rock vulnerability. So it seemed real boring to me. But I actually really liked this one, Chris. I thought it was pretty good. It's nothing like creaming your jeans over, but it was a solid, fun time. I give it a 7.5 out of 10.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Maybe it's slightly better than Thunderbolts, but it's in the same tier.
Yeah, exactly. I would say it is better than Thunderbolts just because a lot of this stuff I hadn't seen before, and it was kind of like new to me. Thunderbolts, you're like, all right, let's see something better. I don't know. Not that that's a horrible movie, but yeah. I would say actually you probably don't need to go rush out to the theater and see it.
No, it is kind of a fun summer movie. If
Yeah.
you got time, if you want a movie to go see.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you want to spoil some stuff?
Sure.
All right, we'll start with some cons and then end on some high notes. I really liked the relationship of Clark and Lois, that whole deal, and I wanted to see more of it. It was like, hey, we're dating and stuff. We've been dating for 3 months, which seems premature to tell a girl that you're Superman. Just saying.
Well, maybe they known each other for a while. They just started dating. He told her 3 months ago. Who's to say?
Who is to say? Yeah. They only had maybe like I don't know, 4 or 5 scenes together, and it was like, we're in love. I would have liked to see more of that because I liked it. What did you think of the romance? Was it too little, too much? Just right?
It was fine. I'm like you. I didn't really care that much about it. I didn't need more of it. To me, I wasn't that into it.
What I wasn't into, what I needed less of, let me tell you, was that Justice Gang. That didn't work for me. It didn't work for me.
The Hawk lady.
Did you watch the animated series?
Yeah.
Was her power screaming at the camera? Was that part of it?
Does she? I was trying to think. Does she scream to fly like that X-Man guy? You remember?
Banshee? Yeah.
Is that what she does, or why is she
Maybe.
doing that?
Yeah.
That's a little
quite
obnoxious.
jarring, yeah.
I don't know if it was supposed to be for jokes or if that's how it was. But all she does is fly and has a hammer.
Pretty
I don't know
much,
if you
yeah.
knew anything. Like, because she doesn't have actual wings on her, does she?
Yeah, she's got wings.
On her human body?
Maybe they go away?
Is
I
it
don't
like
know.
Archangel? Because I'm pretty sure they showed her like she had taken a shower or something. It didn't look like there was like Archangel wings back there.
Maybe you're right. Maybe she's got to scream to get the wings on or something.
I guess.
I don't know.
That's her flame on, but she
Yeah.
screams and then she turns into a hawk thing. Is she like strong or she can just
I don't
fly and
know.
she has a mace? Just let me know. Someone comment
Yeah,
below here.
And that's the thing. All this stuff, it took away from Superman. Where I was like, let's see more Superman. Like, I get Guy Gardner. He's the funny guy, or supposed to be, with his dumb haircut.
Oh, yeah. It's like that girl from Godzilla X Kong. You remember the girl with the bowl haircut?
Yes, Rebecca Hall.
Yeah.
I knew I recognized that haircut from somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the Robert Downey Jr.'s boy. Smart guy. You know what I'm talking about? That was, I've seriously, like, when I first saw it, I was like, is that him? Is he
Oh,
trying to pull a
jeez.
he's going for a second Oscar here, buddy? Did it not like sound like him? and kind of looked.
Listen, you are not wrong, Chris. But
Okay.
that never entered into my mind. But now that you said that, I can hear his voice. Yeah,
I'm going to throw us side by side and show you I'm not crazy here.
Yeah, he's doing impression of Robert Downey Jr. doing impression like Mr. Terrific. That's who you're talking about, right?
Yeah, I liked the character. I thought he was fun. I never heard of him before. Had you heard of it? He wasn't in the cartoon, I don't remember.
No, he was a little bit on the CW thing, but I didn't know his powers or anything. And I thought he was going to be a real nerd, but he ended up being the best of them, if you ask me. Actually doing stuff. But my main problem with those is, like I said, it takes away from Superman. But also, all their costumes, I know you don't care. I'm going to talk about it anyway. All their costumes look like they're done by the same motorcycle leather jacket company. And I wasn't a fan.
Maybe they were sponsored.
Oh, actually, that's right.
Part of the Walmart sponsored Great Values Justice guys.
Yeah. Very good. Yeah, so I could have had less of them, to be honest. What other cons you got?
I thought it would be more fun, like goofy, I guess. I don't know. Because I like the Guardians of the Galaxy, and they're funnier. I did like that he had more personality than you typically see. But to me, my Superman, who's your Superman always, Steve?
It's got to be the Cavster. And that's just the one I know the most,
Mine's Tom.
Oh, of
Somebody
Smallville.
save me.
Very good. Right on. That was.
Do you watch that show?
I watched some of it, but I think I was too late coming in. If you didn't grow up with it, or I was like, this is too cheesy for me.
No, it definitely is. I tried rewatching it a few years ago. The first episode, it shows the meteor where Clark enters Earth. And Lana, it just shows her as a little kid looking across the street, and the meteor just goes and just obliterates and murders them. And it shows her obviously sad. This is my memory of it. I was like, geesh, that's a lot for a teenage show here.
Yeah. To speak to more cons, I don't think it was too long. I think it was overstuffed. There was a lot happening in this movie. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to watch it again, but I was like, there's maybe too many villains, maybe too many characters.
I didn't love the clone Superman or the
engineer.
The dog was fun.
Oh, really? I had that as a con, actually.
But yeah, can get a little too much. And also the bloody Superman theme. I'm like, all right, play it once, play it twice, play it 5 times, play it 8 times. But I draw the line at 20 times. I'm like, all right, we get it. It's Superman. All right.
Yeah. Well, not only that, it did irk me a little bit because it's Christopher Reeve Superman theme, just kind of reworked a little bit. And that's what I liked about Man of Steel theme is that it's new, and it's original, and it's a banger. And this one is hey, let's take that. Let's kind of try to emotionally manipulate people into remembering that feeling that they had of nostalgia. So I was like, it's good, like you. I was like, okay, one time, good. All right, stop it. All right, that's enough.
All right.
It's just, too much. And then my last con, Jimmy Olsen's a little squeeb.
You don't like him?
Well, he was fine, but what bugged me is he was kind of just a jerk to that one girl.
Yeah.
And he didn't need to be. He didn't need to be that rude.
Oh.
Yeah.
He was rude.
It didn't explain why he's getting all these hot chicks, because he's probably one of the ugliest guys I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that. This girl's like, hey, can I hang out with you? And he's like, for how long? And I'm like, oh, maybe that's the joke, is that he's so ugly, but he gets girls. I don't know. I don't know. Just didn't really care for it. You want to jump into some pros?
Sure.
So I think, and I don't have a great baseline, or I don't know all the Superman, but I can say, in my opinion, that's the best Superman I've seen.
Same.
Insofar as he goes out of his way to save people. And even squirrels, Christopher.
I know.
You're talking Man of Steel. He doesn't give two dry loafs.
He'll turn Zot's face to kill a few skyscrapers. Oh, yeah. I do have another con, actually, that just came up. They split the Earth in 2, and it's going across, and it takes out, all of Metropolis. And they have, a, 3-4 minute heads up warning, evacuate. I guess for whatever reason, it just slows down for the story. But then it's going to go across the water into the next town. And they're like, oh, no, there's actual people here. And I'm like, you mean to tell me a city with, 6 million, 7 million people, they all evacuated the city in 5 minutes?
I don't know if it was reactionary to Man of Steel or whatever, that they're like, we have to make sure that people don't die because dying's bad or whatever. Yeah, I actually like that whole characterization of Superman, that he's a real nerd Boy Scout. He said, gosh darn it,
What the hey?
Yeah, I didn't like David Corenswet announcement, but seeing him in there, I was like, he's a good Superman. Like, he really fits the role. I don't like to see it. Superman's like so seriously, and he's just like a nerd who likes to be good, for lack of a better way of saying it.
Sure.
And I liked it. It was a good characterization of it. What'd you think of him?
Yeah, I thought he was fine. I mean, the only other thing I think I've seen him in is Twisters. Which I'm thinking, was Henry Cavill? Did we know him pretty much before Superman, or is that his?
He was in a couple of smaller stuff. Like he was in Count of Monte Cristo, The Immortals, a couple other stuff, but he was a no-name pretty much.
Yeah, because I remember when we rewatched with the gay pirate Robert De Niro. You know who I'm talking?
Oh, yeah, Stardust.
Stardust. He was in that. And I'm like, hey, there he is. But yeah, I hadn't really heard of him. So I wonder if this is going to really pop off our boy David.
I think so, yeah. Another pro I thought Nicholas Holt did a great job. He was great as Lex Luthor just because he is an evil genius. And he's smart and capable, but he lets his emotions get in the way of achieving his goal ultimately. And yeah, he was just real campy, but he also stood as a threat. And he's just fun to watch act, I guess you could say. Nicholas Holt is really good in a lot of stuff, and I think this fit the role a lot.
He's definitely better than Jesse Eisenberg.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Maybe that's why I'm like, this is way better than the last guy.
Yeah, because who do we have in our memories? We got Jesse Eisenberg, and then we got actual pedophile. Bloody Kevin Spacey.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is leagues better by comparison for many reasons, Christopher.
It's not really a pro or a con per se, but it's like A3. I felt B3, hit him with the uppercut. I felt like it was Hugh Jackman playing bloody Real Steel out there.
Yeah. No, that was fun. It made sense, he studied all of his moves and he could counteract them and stuff. And he's got his cute little headquarters and his nerds doing his will and stuff. He's got a pocket dimension. That's another thing. I like that we saw a lot of weird things, like a pocket dimension or the elemental guy. I was like, I like that it wasn't afraid to get weird with it, Yeah, I thought it was really good.
Are we led to believe that Lex doesn't know it's Clark Kent?
I think we are led to believe that because he's
Even though he made a clone of him?
Yeah. Because surely he would put his DNA in there and be like, perfect match, Clark Kent.
Yeah. Like, wait, so are you saying he does know it's Clark Kent?
Well, I don't think so, because remember he was in the pocket dimension prison.
I know, that's why I was confused.
Clark Kent, yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll get that guy you're interviewing with, Clark Kent. I was like, is that like a bit?
Is that a
but
joke?
like, he didn't like wink or anything. Like,
yeah, Superman's like, is this a bit?
Yeah. Is that a joke?
Yeah. Also, now that I think of it, his plan is kind of overly convoluted and slightly stupid, because what is his plan? He wants to make Superman look like he's engaging in foreign affairs willingly and bad, basically, right?
So he can kill.
So he can kill him.
Why not just kill?
Why not just kill him? Because he literally has a clone of him. Or he can use the clone and put him in situations like, hey, look what Superman just did.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mysterio.
But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Did you like the post-credit scenes?
Was there a middle one? I just saw the end one.
Oh yeah, there was a middle one. It was Superman and Krypto on the moon. They were walking around and Krypto points to the footprints of the moon of Apollo landing, and then Clark Kent's like, I knew it was true.
No.
Yeah. Anyone in the comments, you can confirm that 100% that that's actually what happened to Chris. Thank you very much. But the second one, pretty lame, no?
It was just him looking at a crack in a building. Oh, I'm such a jerk. All right.
Gosh darn it,
That one, I was like, I'm kind of upset I waited 5 minutes extra to stay for this.
Yeah, that was pretty lame. But overall, I think it was fine. I don't think it's the one that's going to move the needle for a lot of people. I think it was pretty serviceable. And when we're done talking about this, I probably won't ever think about it. So I think we did it, Chris. Got through another episode. This is a quick one. Want to talk about something else while I got you here?
Sure.
I got a bone to pick with you.
Okay.
Quit reminding me to do my Duolingo every day.
Why?
I have a 667-day streak. Don't think I'm going to do it, Christopher?
No.
Every day I wake up, it's like, Chris, remind you to do it again. I'm like, shut up. You on what, like 5-day streak?
Yep, I'm going hard.
Listen, I appreciate you coming back.
Can you send me any of those diamond things?
Yeah, I'll send you some fill-ups. Well, anyone who's listening to this, big day, I'm sorry. We just had to get it off our chest.
I can't wait to nudge you, buddy.
Oh, gosh. Oh, I'm going to nudge you first every morning.
Remember poking? Remember when that was a thing?
On Facebook?
Oh,
yeah. Facebook used to be fun.
Yeah, you poke people. You played Farmville. You had like
you remember
Mafia
the badges?
Wars.
The little badges, little pins you could like?
Badges?
Yeah.
Badges? We don't need no stinking badges.
Or your top friends, your top 10 friends.
Oh, that was MySpace, top 8. I used that to kind of get what I wanted. I'd be like, Ernesto, you were number 3, but after what you pulled today, you're down to 6.
Was it worth that much to be in your top 10? I forgot, you were the local pill pusher in your middle school.
I was, yep.
Actually, true story. Me and my friend DJ, we used to scalp some cell phones at the Safeway. We'd sell them at school. Because you remember back in the day, you didn't need like a data plan or anything. You just buy the cell phone and a card.
Sure.
Me and my friend DJ, shout out DJ, we would sell them on the black market in middle school.
How much you selling for?
We'd mark it up at least 50%.
You're selling like Nokias and
Those Nokia bricks and everything.
Wow.
Of course, we dug into our own product because I was playing Snake all the time in 6th grade. Yeah,
I got good at that. They had that one Galactic Fighter or whatever space game. My kind of hustle I did as a 5th grader is I would get Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I'd say I got a random set of Yu-Gi-Oh cards here, and I'd take like 8 of my worst cards, put them in like a little paper, and give them like they're a trader pack, to some 1st grader, and he'd pay like $2 for them, and he'd just get like all black hole or like whatever the worst cards were.
So you wouldn't even put it in the original package?
No.
And try to glue it?
No, I just got like a piece of notebook paper and folded it and put a little tape on the back. And here you go, buddy.
Drew a question mark on the side.
Yep. Are you going to be lucky today?
Yeah.
And then I got on Google and I got on Google Images and I'd find I don't know if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh nut or you ever...
I was a little bit.
You know Exodia?
I think so.
They had the rare, you had to get the leg and the arm.
Oh, yeah.
Found the Google image of that. Printed that sucker.
You.
And I did a few trial and errors because I remember trying to make it seem like it's legit, but it's so blurry you can't actually read any of the numbers.
Yeah.
I photocopied the back of a card and I glue it, but then it's just flimsy, obviously fake. And then I end up going on Microsoft Paint or whatever, and I did a little crop box and I typed the description myself, and I did a few mix and matching, but I could sell it to a few younger kids and get a pretty penny.
Man, you're a real son of a gun, man.
I sure did. I mean, I did a lot of these. I used to bake cookies, and I'd have my little sister go around the neighborhood and just sell them for the most outrageous prices. But she's like, I'd be like, tell them it's for Girl Scouts or it's to help the kids in Uganda, whatever it is. And then I'd take all the money.
Oh, jeez.
And I'd give her a cookie as payment or something.
Yeah, you just got that entrepreneur mindset.
I did.
That grind set, Christopher. Wow, you're a bad person.
Yep. This is the beginning. I could go off on more.
Anyway,
Sure.
If anyone's still listening to us,
Yep.
we're on whatever. You can find us, sure.
Yeah, you got it by now. Well, thanks for listening. Have a good week.
Bye.
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
Pop, pop, pop.
This is the stale.
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
Well, in the merry month of June, from me home I started, left the girls of Doom, nearly broken-hearted, saluted father dear. Kiss me, darling mother, drank a pint of beer, me grief and tears to smother, then off to reap the corn. I leave where I was born, cut a stout blackthorn to banish ghosts and goblins, brand new pair of bogs, rattling all the bogs, frightening all the dogs, and the rocky road to Dublin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hunt the hare and turn her down the rocky road, and all the way to Dublin, whack the lonely ride.